not big on trust, are you?
You can trust me.
Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
Why never do it again?
Hey guys, welcome back. Loki is back with his own show on Disney Plus, and this first episode was amazing. The series feels like it's going to be heavily based on, or at least inspired by, several graphic novels starring the god of mischief, such as Volt Loki and Loki, Agent of Asgard. Now, look, I'll admit, when I first heard this show was coming out, I was not that interested. I like Loki, I really do, but here's how I felt. The character died. He had an amazing arc in the MCU, and he died tragically. I just felt like if you're gonna kill off a major character, fine. Leave them dead. By doing this time jump thing in an alternate universe, I just felt like it was a very cheap excuse just to bring him back, which diminishes his death. So I wasn't too eager to see it, to say the least. Until last night when I saw this sneak peek on the internet.
Hands up. You're coming with us.
I'm sorry, who's us?
Last chance variant.
It's been a very long day, and I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do, so if you don't mind, this is actually your last chance. Now get out of my way.
That scene hella made me want to watch this show, because that was awesome. And I like how he said, it's been a long day. Because it has been a long day. We're coming right off the heels of the Avengers, 2012 Battle of New York. He just went through a lot. Dude got smashed around by the Hulk like 2 hours ago.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god. That was perfect. That small scene did it for me. I was hooked. I wanted to see it. This first episode is one of the strongest pilots I've ever seen in a television show. Already it's better than WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Loki is so good and popular, period, because of Tom Hiddleston's portrayal of the character. To me, the most touching and heartfelt moment is when Loki was watching himself on TV. He's watching his future in his character arc. I felt sorry for him. And I love how within minutes they catch up variant Loki to the fully established Loki we last saw in 2018. You know, as he's watching his whole life on screen, he's living it. He mourns the loss of his mom. You can see how touched his heart is to hear his dad tell him he loves him and to see himself fighting alongside with Thor. You see the absolute terror on his face when he sees Thanos, and I like how they did that. At the start of the show, coming right from 2012, Loki is still the jealous, envious, murderous brother. And not really by the end, but by the end of him seeing his future on TV, he's more so of the good guy that we all know and love. This episode really is kind of like a redemption for the character, even from the start. Having him fly through time and landing in the desert, sitting up with the scraps around him, is just like in 2008's Iron Man when Tony Stark did it. Two men who were headed down the wrong path get a second chance, and it starts in the desert. So, yeah, this is definitely not a cheap excuse to bring the character back. I was dead wrong, and I'm glad I was, because this is so good, so fresh, so new, and yet still very much the Loki we all know and love. I also like how this first episode, this is just the pilot, but it's really planting seeds for future stories across the MCU. We see variant Skrulls. Skrulls are coming up more and more, and all it's going to lead to is Secret Invasion. And like I said, they actually brought Loki back for a purpose. It's not a cheap excuse. It's for a purpose. It's for a multiversal purpose that's going to connect with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And in my opinion, I think it's doing a much better job of it than WandaVision did. I still say this though, because we were getting so many devilish hints and stuff, even in this show. We got the little girl pointed to a glass painting of the devil. I know what everybody was thinking. I already know. Here we go again with the Mephisto stuff. They confirmed that Mephisto will not be in this show. However, I am betting everything that in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Mephisto will be in it. Maybe in a post-credit scene, maybe as the main antagonist, I don't know, but he's got to be. He's got to be in it. They can't have this many Mephisto references and Easter eggs and it all means nothing. But yeah, I like this show. I like it a lot. I don't really have any big theories though, how it's gonna play out, because it just started. This is the first episode. I gotta see more to really theorize how things are gonna flow. I will say this though, based on this first episode, this was a statement that bigger, more powerful, and better things are coming in the MCU's future. Loki looked like he was about to have a heart attack when he saw all 6 Infinity Stones in a desk, and the guy was like, oh yeah, we just use those as paperweights. That just shows how powerful the TVA is. They're outside of those things, which makes me think that maybe they're more powerful than the Ancient One too. She said that the Infinity Stones create the very fabric of time, but Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones, so maybe the TVA is the ones that are keeping the timeline flowing. But yeah, this is awesome. I can't believe it, how strong this series is starting out. Like I said, this is one of the best pilots I've ever seen for a TV show. But Loki, every Wednesday I will be here covering each episode. Be sure you're subscribed so you won't miss out. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section anything you think of. Questions, comments, concerns. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Do I get a weapon? Gear up.
Don't those feel good?
Absolutely not.
Original series streaming Wednesday, June 9th, only on Disney+.